Assessments refer to any assessment or test that a student performs, whether it is an internal test set by a teacher or the school, or an external test set by the government, or any other measurement, for example attendance, that can accept a result and be stored in a student assessment history. An assessment name is the title given to the assessment or test. Assessments are created and edited directly in the Assessments grid under Settings. This lets you enter details like the name of the test, how it will be marked, benchmarks, and so on. This is not where you enter the actual result the student achieved. These are entered in the Students and Results screen after the test has been set up here. To add a new assessment under an assessment header, click the Add button below the assessment list. You can also right-click on the assessment grid to select Add Assessment from the pop-up menu. A new assessment row will be added below the currently selected row with the default name of New Assessment. You can now enter the new assessment name by typing in the assessment name cell. Assessment names can be up to 255 characters, and the same assessment name can be used under different headers. Once done, you are now ready to select the result types. Each assessment can have up to 5 different result types. To select a type, either double-click on the first empty result type column or click on the dot button. The list of available result types will then be displayed. Select the desired result type for this assessment. If you want to use one that does not yet exist in GradeXpert, you can set up your own custom result types in Settings Result Types. If the selected result type allows only numbers to be entered, you can specify a minimum and maximum score and the number of decimal places for the assessment. You can also use the default values that have been previously set up for this result type by clicking on Use Result Type Default Values. Any raw score entered by a teacher must be within this range. However, if you want to allow a different range for other assessments' raw scores, then you can override these default values for that assessment by ensuring the Use Result Type Default Values is unticked, and then entering your desired minimum, maximum, and decimal places for that assessment only. To edit an existing assessment row, double-click on the cell you would like to edit, or select the dot button. To remove a result type, right-click and select from the drop-down menu. To remove an assessment altogether, select the assessment row and either click the Delete button under the assessment list or right-click to bring up the pop-up menu and select Delete Assessment.